Hey everyone, it's your girl Maddie here, aka Beaver Mosh, and today I'm talking to you about Agony and Ecstasy from the Athens-based Fortress of the Pearl. And this is the second LP from this side project of Ilos, a name you may know if you follow acts such as Spectral Lore and Our Affairs Flame. This project differs from those other ones, however, as it feels like a blank canvas for Ilos to experiment on. Roots itself in black metal, that's for sure, but this project doesn't necessarily feel the need to stay there all the time. But it's not quote unquote weird or avant-garde, what you might think of when you hear me describe something as experimental black metal. No, here the experimentation lies in just how calming and actually downright pretty this project seeks to push black metal to. This is a record that is complete with these ornate horn passages and even these gentle, pastoral, ambient passages, while still maintaining those dark, grim, piercing black metal riffs. I am struggling not to be ravaged by an all-consuming emotion. Starts the record off on actually a kind of peaceful, almost quiet note. The metal guitars are here, but they are shrouded in this rather serene cloud of shimmering synths and meditative earthly sounds. The drums pitter-patter forward in a way that does elicit a lot of forward energy and heaviness. But they're so low in the mix here intentionally that when you hear them, they seem to be more of a tool of hypnosis than that of like a bludgeon. Clean guitars are used here just as much as the distorted ones and are mixed with a lot of ambient keys and just other blissful, nuanced instrumentation. This is a record that requires a focused listen, probably with good headphones. Close your eyes and just pick up on all of these little details being thrown at you. With all of this type of daydream-like exterior, you can still sense an aggression bubbling underneath it all, but it's kept at bay. It's not always allowed to come out, even though it feels like it wants to pounce. And that results in quite a few moments on this record of brilliant tension. But when that intensity and that aggression does finally come out, like at the halfway mark of this opening track, it just feels that much more sinister, that much more dark. It leaves much more of an impact for you. The production takes on an intentionally raw approach here in a way that I think makes some passages that much more haunting and ghostly. But still, with that more lo-fi leaning in of, there are licks here and riffs and melodies that come out quite clear. A harmony of opposite and interconnectedness introduces these celebratory horns. They're triumphant in a way, but they mix with these harsh, spiraling guitars, contradicting them in a very interesting way. It's quite an intriguing way to start this track off. You can hear these piercing shrieks, but very far back in the mix. It's almost not even audible. It feels as if someone is screaming to be let out. It's a very interesting mixing decision here. There are some real cool melodic motifs on this track that seem like they're being pulled outside of black metal. In fact, it feels more prog rock than anything else, but it blends really well with whatever Ilos is putting together here. Everything seems to begin to build here in intensity, in levels of noise as it gradually reaches this peak, and it's just really well directed. Listen to the bass work on The Sacred Arises from the Profane. A lot of subtle, intricate runs that really elevate the texture of this track. I love these kind of stuttering horns backed by these ethereal chorals. This project does a great job of layering, never too much, but never misses the chance to take a certain passage to the next level with that one little extra detail. Rolling melodies come and go and kind of peel off each other in interesting ways that are very fun to follow along with. This final track leans more into a classical inspiration, more of a symphonic texture. There's hardly any metal at all. Now, if you are someone who's looking for that blistering all the way through black metal experience, this might not be the record for you. But for those who appreciate black metal, but also sometimes want a record that doesn't feel the need to completely stay there and do nothing but black metal, there's probably a lot to interest you here. Do I expect this album to be for everyone? No, I don't. But I do think it's going to hit for a lot of people. If you're looking for the heaviest record, the most sickening, well, this probably isn't it. For those metalheads who might want something in their palette that is a bit of a different tone, allows metal expression but in a more romanticized package, I think you should check this out. It's a really detailed record with these intricate arrangements, these fantastic melodies, and just a lot of emotion packed in. I definitely recommend this. And hey, those are my thoughts. If you like what I do in this channel, enjoy these videos, enjoy my reviews and my interviews, tell me. Hit that like button. It'd mean the world to me if you'd consider subscribing. I have a Twitter you can follow. Link to that is in the bio of this YouTube channel. Leave a comment. I love getting to engage with those. Hey, I have a Patreon now. Thanks to my patrons already. No pressure to give, but it would be very appreciated and help keep this to be a more sustainable project. And you watching right now, keep it metal. My name is Maddie, aka Beaver Mosh, and I am signing